Alright guys, so make sure we're live real fast. Sorry the camera's just a little shaky. Just checking some stuff real fast. Alright, so let's make sure we're live real fast to me. Alright, let's make sure we're live real fast. Alright, so we're live. Just clean this camera real fast, guys. Sorry, I'm just making sure we're getting everything set up. Make sure we're stanced up real fast. Yeah, my actual computer is acting up right now. I can't screen record off this laptop since it is a Chromebook, but I'm just using it real fast to do the live streaming coverage for you guys. Let me see if we can move this up a little bit more. Get that right there. Just want to make sure you guys can see it. Alright, I think that's a good position right there. Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing a live stream on Ida. So we have a lot to talk about as of right now. With overnight we had a Cat 4 that formed in the Gulf of Mexico. So the first thing to start it off, we're going to be taking a look at the surges. This is going to be a big problem with the storm actually being right in this area right now, with the eye being here. So the surge is going to be a big part for this mouth of Mississippi River. So this is something we have to keep an eye on, because now we are seeing some surge as of right now for parts of here. We're talking about even Pensacola Bay. You guys are still far away from the storm and still getting some surge off the storm. So like I said, time has ran out to make your evacuations or any type of thing to for your guys' safety, because there ain't no more time to do anything, no preparations or anything. So we're gonna close that real fast, and we're gonna be looking at the pretty much we're gonna look at the satellite imagery real fast, and then take a look at some more stuff. You guys have any questions, just ask, because this is gonna be a serious storm. So zooming in real fast, this is the weather on the ground's satellite imagery. So you guys can see that the eye wall was right here doing healthy this morning, but really has it's doing an eye wall replacement before landfall, and that could lead into some things where it weakens a little bit before it makes landfall, which is going to be a good thing. But we're only probably about 3 hours from landfall, if that. You guys can see that we're really close onto landfall. Like, we're being, like, probably the eye wall is touching almost the edge of land. Now we're expected, since then we are expecting this side of the storm, we have seen over 130 miles an hour. So New Orleans, you guys can expect 100 miles to gust plus, so anywhere from 100 to 130 miles an hour. Now the cone has moved over a lot where the center of the storm, so now instead of that being going a little bit west of you guys, New Orleans, you guys might be getting the horrible side of the storm. There is a little concern about the storm with New Orleans since Katrina, and today actually fun fact, today marks 16 years Katrina made landfall. How ironic. this storm is it's pretty cool to see that hurricane history is repeating itself. 16 years ago today, we've seen Katrina making landfall in Louisiana, affecting New Orleans, where everyone's lives changed after that. So this could be another storm that could change people's lives after this, because anything could be possible. Levees could break, the city could flood in New Orleans. It's just not in New Orleans you have to worry about, because there's more spots to worry about rather than New Orleans. So we're gonna look at windy.com. Let's take a look at that. I am outside today just because it is a little bit loud in my house, because we are watching the Weather Channel. We're doing live coverage on the Weather Channel right now. So actually, you know what, we'll take a look at windy real fast, and this is right now. So right now we're seeing winds from 99, 96, 87. So like, let's take a look at the radar right now so you guys see. Oh yeah, we're having rain bands and all that hit parts of the New Orleans. You guys are not seeing nothing yet, but in the next probably 2-3 hours you're gonna start to see these rain bands come in and affecting you guys probably in the next, I want to say probably in the next hour or two, as this storm gets closer to parts of, let's zoom in real fast to see what we're going to be looking at. Like I said, the eye wall is just if we actually change the satellite imagery, let's see, let's change it to, we're going to change the satellite imagery. We're going to see, alright, here we go. So like I said, this storm is very close from making landfall. You guys can see this eye wall is right here. We're talking about maybe, let's see, anywhere from probably, it is 67 miles away from about an hour ago. It was 67 miles away. So you can say around probably 20-30 miles away from making landfall. Probably in the next probably 2 hours we're going to see this, or even an hour, because this is going to be a storm. So this storm eye wall is going to start coming over on top of these islands right here. So right now what's happening is, as the storm is rotating, let's get our mark. As the storm is rotating, so like I said, any questions guys, ask right now. So as the storm is rotating right now, it is pushing all that water up onto land, which is causing surge for parts of Port Springs, spots like that. And then we have water blowing off of land right here. But as soon as the storm, like I said, this storm is very close. That's a very defined eye wall. So if we change the satellite imagery, look real fast, let's go to blue. Alright, so here we go. This is better. This is a better look of the eye wall. So you guys can see, very wide storm. We're talking about this storm is probably over 100 miles wide, if even more than probably that. But let's take a look at the rainfall total real fast to see what you guys are expecting. Now, overnight, the center of where the storm is going to be going on the center has moved tremendously. Now, New Orleans, you guys are going to have the center going a little bit east of you guys. Or no, a little bit west of you guys, just by a hair. But you guys are still going to be seeing devastating rain, flooding, surge, winds, hurricane force winds we're talking about for you guys. So we're gonna zoom in here. You guys can see New Orleans, you guys are under 15 inches of rain. So like I said, that does not help out anything right now as we speak. That's not gonna be helping out New Orleans. The top is and you guys are saturated still. You guys have saturated, been getting a lot of rain, so you guys are expecting big power outages, trees to fall, power lines to snap. So this is going to be a storm that we do not want to play around with. Like I say, any questions, leave a comment down below. I'm watching the comments down below, just any questions. But like I said, this is going to be a storm that we're not going to be playing. Lake Charles, you guys are not, sadly but to say, ain't going to get nothing off the storm. But New Orleans, you guys are going to be seeing something. And then Jackson, you guys are going to be getting that storm on top of you, but it's not going to be as strong as New Orleans. As soon as hurricanes, if you guys don't know, as soon as hurricanes make landfall, they weaken intensity a lot. So right after it's done making landfall, it normally dies off. Now, most of our rain is going to be coming up into here in parts of Kentucky. And good thing to see that we don't need no more rain in Tennessee anymore, but still rain is still coming down. We're talking about 2 inches for you guys for Tennessee. So we do have to watch out for this storm. It's something that we can't play around with, take it seriously, because this could be another Katrina. So let's take a look at the waves, what kind of waves we are seeing as of right now. So right now our waves are around 6.6 in some areas. So let's see, let's push it through. So as that storm keeps on moving, like I said, this surge is going to be a big part of the storm and hurricane force winds for New Orleans. Let's actually zoom into areas that we're going to be watching. This is the areas we're going to have to be watching for hurricane force winds through these areas. So let's zoom in real fast. Let's clear that. So here we go. Right here, New Orleans. You guys are gonna see some hurricane force winds. A lot of these places I'm not familiar with, so I'm not even trying to pronounce a lot of these. But if you guys see your name, you get a good idea. If you're near anywhere near New Orleans, you guys are gonna be having that. And the center is probably gonna be passing along right in here. If I'm right, the center is gonna be passing around here. Let's actually take a look at the satellite imagery real fast again to see where this eye wall is. Yeah, so actually it might, to be honest, if it takes more of a track like this, we couldn't, but it ain't gonna take a track like that. Let me fix that real fast. If it takes more of a track like this, which I think it is taking a track like that more, New Orleans, you guys are gonna have some storms to watch out for, and cut off. You guys are gonna have that center coming right on top of you probably in the next 2-3 hours. So this is something we do have to be careful with and pay attention with. If you I do ask if you guys stay with your local weatherman. If you have power, I get it, you're just watching me, but I'm not the best person to watch out there. I'm not the fully person to tell you about all. If you want to get full updates and you're worried about your concern, watch someone else. So follow a Facebook account, Hurricane Season 2021 . He does live updates. He's very Pacific, and he goes into detail more than me. So just make sure you follow that person if you are concerned for your guys' safety. But stay with your local weatherman. And like I said, this is going to be a storm to watch. This is probably going to be a retired name, more than likely. This is going to be a retired name. So any comments down below, just chat it right now. Anything to say? Let's see. Let's take a look at some cones and all that. Let's take a look at the hurricane force winds. Let's see. I'll be alive until 12 o'clock, and then we're gonna cut it off right there, just because I want to watch. I might go live later on tonight. So here is our tropical storm force winds. That is pretty much, you guys can see that we're seeing. We changed the color real fast. Let's change the color. Let's change it to like blue or something. Yeah, that's good. So you guys can see that let's fix that real fast. Hurricane force winds. Let's see. Cut off real fast. Alright, so here you guys can see that New Orleans is obviously under 100%. But you guys look, that parts of Louisiana, Lake Charles, you guys are under a 10% chance of getting, right? Yeah, a 10% chance, or even a 25% chance of getting tropical storm force winds. Let's take a look at the hurricane force winds to see what you guys are going to be seeing under hurricane force winds. Let's see if we can loop. Alright, so here we go. You guys can see as the storm moves on, New Orleans, you guys are under a 100% chance of getting hurricane force winds for gust. I do want to keep in mind, hurricane force winds, and then a gust on top of that. Your sustained winds from New Orleans, you guys are going to probably be around probably 75, 80 miles an hour for sustained winds, and then gusts are probably going to be around all the way from 100 and plus. So it's hard to tell what your gust is going to be for New Orleans. But like I said, New Orleans, you guys are on the right hand side. Just said now that there won't be any more saving or any like ambulance, any fire trucks be coming out in the next 24 hours. So like I said, stay indoors, and once the storm over, you do choose to run a generator, make sure you have it facing away from your house or your neighbor's house mainly too. And don't start it in your garage, because that's actually the most common deaths during a hurricane is when people start a generator inside the house. So make sure you face a point away from your house and have it a good couple feet away from your house for you guys' safety, so you guys don't get carbon dioxide poisoning. So like I said, any comments down below, just type it. Any questions? Like I said, this is going to be a storm where we have to watch. So we're actually going to be taking a look at the probability, what we're going to be seeing, where the storm is going to be going after it makes landfall. We're just going to take a look at that real fast. So pretty much it's probably landfall probably the next hour or two. It's probably make landfall around 2, and then affecting New Orleans later on tonight around probably 5, 6-ish. So around, let's time this out for you guys. So this is gonna be a tropical storm around 7 a.m. tomorrow. So really rapidly dies really fast from a Cat 4 all the way up to a tropical storm, I meant. It didn't really make its way into Tennessee around 7 p.m. Tuesday, and really tapers off. And now, if you guys are all concerned for anything in the middle of the United States, any areas like this, anything like this, don't be concerned. That's not nothing to be worried about. You guys are not going to see, you guys are just going to see rain and probably like sustained winds to like 10, 15, 20 miles an hour. Nothing big. Where our main concern is down here. This is where we're going to be seeing most of that power outage, surge, tree damage, flooding, a lot of rain. So like I said, this rain is not going to help on top of this surge. So like I said, this is going to be a serious storm. So like I said, it all determines. Now the levees are expected not to break or anything like it did with Katrina. They're predicting that. They yesterday they did a whole entire run through of the drain system in New Orleans to make sure, because I believe you guys are about 15 feet below sea level, if I'm right. And the thing is that if the water comes up too high, the thing is if that water comes up way too high, then it can cause pumps to fail. And they said the pumps should can only pump up about I believe, I forgot, it was something around like 30-40 gallons an hour. And if it sustains over that, then the pumps could fail, and then pretty much it leads to a Katrina disaster again. It was devastating. Like I said, you live in mobile homes, you probably should not have stayed in there, because winds are going to be strong. And another probability, tornadoes are possible with this storm. Our tornado icon, Intercon, is a 3% chance for New Orleans. Let me zoom in for you guys real fast. Let's see. Let me zoom in. Let's see. I'm going to try to mark it for you guys once I zoom in. So, a 3% is all the way up from here for New Orleans, all those types of spots. So like I said, just because you're getting that hurricane doesn't mean you guys can see tornadoes with it. Now, the most common side of a tornado for a storm is normally this side, but you can see them on the right side of the storm. Normally, you know, they're not impossible or not rare, but we have to keep an eye on the storm. I'll be live for 10 more minutes. Anybody's got questions, anything, timing for anything. I can't give you exact timing for everything, but I can give you around a good timing when you guys can see this. Not guaranteed timing. Stay with your local weatherman for you guys' safety. If this is a major thing, if you guys are panicking or scared of the storm, stay with your local weatherman for you guys' safety. So like I said, 10 more minutes of live, and then we'll be going, and might be going live later on tonight. It is nice to know I can just live stream off my phone. I'm gonna start doing this more, probably live stream off my phone, because I know the thing I use for live when I'm on Chromebook, when I go out to places, I normally use let me show you guys. Let's see, right here. I normally used Live Studio Restreams, which is the same thing, but the quality is not there, and the webcam is not there too. So I think I'd rather be doing this from now on. The better live stream, better quality. You can't really see the background at all, pretty much. Let's see if it's focused. All right. So like I said, 10 minutes. I'll give you guys a few minutes to give you guys this live your questions. I can give you the best answer if I can. So yeah, just ask some questions, just making sure anything. Yes, this thing is expected to make a landfall as a Cat 4. If not, the eye wall is actually currently, if we go over to real fast and look at the eye wall real fast, you guys can see this eye wall is kind of wobbling now. It's trying to rebuild its eye wall now, which can be bad for its landfall, which is probably could be a little bit weaker than what not too much weaker. It's going to be rebuilding its eye wall. If this thing had probably another 5 or 6 hours and it was located around, maybe I want to say like right here, if it was here today, the eye was here today and it was trying to rebuild its eye wall, this thing would be easily a Cat 5. Because what happens when you build and it rebuilds an eye wall, what happens is the eye gets bigger and stronger, and the storm itself expands and widens and gets stronger as it is. So if this thing had about another 5-6 hours on water, this thing could probably easily be a Category 5 by far. Now we are thankful that it is not a Category 5, because that could have been a tremendous we could have seen winds gusting up to probably 150 miles an hour. I know in the storm they have seen let's actually go on this one website real fast to see. Like I said, any questions, guys, just leave down below, because it's something we're gonna be watching. Let me see. Let's go on this website real fast. It'll be telling. I know last night we were seeing winds around 140 in the models. So this is I like this weather app right here. Let's see if it loads. Excuse me. All right, so it's loading right now. We got 5 more minutes on the live stream, so yeah, like I said, India's not there, so let's actually go. Let's go to Sunday. All right. So like I said, this storm is supposed to slow down a tad bit within the next probably few, like I said, not landfall around 4 p.m. So like I said, landfall is expected around probably, actually, not believe it or not, around 6 p.m. For parts of here. So if you look at our winds right here, New Orleans, you guys, let's see, you guys are, yeah. Let's see. So New Orleans, you guys are gusting, or your sustained winds are around 67 miles an hour around 6 p.m. tonight. New Orleans, you guys are gonna start to see that you guys are already seeing those storms as of right now. Let's see, you see. It's 11 p.m. So New Orleans, yeah, you guys are seeing some gusts, your sustained winds right now. So let's see if we can go to, oh, these are wind gusts, actually. What model is this? Oh yeah, we are going to change this. We change it to GFS. The GFS, like I said, any questions, guys? 5 more minutes until I end this live stream. So let it load for a minute. So like I said, any live stream questions, just I'll answer it in my best way I can. If no one's gonna say anything, I might just end this live stream right here. Anyone for the last time, last minute, any questions? Pretty much, I'm probably gonna end up ending it right here. But I do want to thank you guys for pretty much joining the live stream real fast, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it, because I'm going to end it right here. Let's figure it out. So I'm going to end it right here, and much.